welcome back to my channel. I'm Classy Kia and I am back with another review. I am really excited to do this review, specifically one because of course it is Outre, but also because I've done a review on this particular wig. Yes, in this link of this video is links to the Neesha review that I did a couple years ago on this particular style of Neesha. This is the original Neesha. This is the original OG Neesha, okay? I was actually wearing one of the Neeshas that I purchased not too long ago, just on random, and I was like, oh my god, like I never wore her except for when I did my review. And so I was like, you know what, let me pull out those Neeshas. But then I was like, you know what, I gotta get some more colors, because I was like, you know, I'm now just getting into the color 2. I've always purchased, like, you know, a 1B. 1B was always my go-to, but I just recently started getting the color 2, and I really like the color 2 because of the natural brown. Is really just a natural color, you know, between black and brown, and you know, I just really enjoy the color 2. But what I have on is actually a number 4. So this is really brown. This is considered, if you're looking into Outre's current color chart, they have a color called chocolate. That's what this is right here. This is chocolate, okay? You know what I really want from Outre? I really need them to keep this original Neesha style. Don't change a thing. Maybe upgrade the cap. Y'all know how I feel about the tracks inside. But honestly, I wouldn't even get mad at that. I need them to do old Neesha, this style. I would even say keep the curve parting, you know, that they have. Because I'm not even knocking the curve parting right now, you know, but I need the old Neesha in a chocolate swirl, DR2, you know what I'm saying, or DR4. I need the old Neesha in, you know, the ginger brown. I need the old Neesha in these new colors that they have on their color chart, because I guarantee you, if that wouldn't be bomb.com, okay, to take this same style that's still in, you know what I'm saying? So if you look into my old review a couple years ago on the old Neesha, I mentioned in that review that I had a cousin, okay, and that cousin name is Tess. Now Tess came out around the same time of this Neesha. She is actually, if you go on certain sites like Sam's Beauty, where if you scrolling through and you're looking at the wig, they'll show like the advertising, and they'll have different wigs and different looks and stuff along with the wig itself that you're looking at. Tess is in that group. I had Tess. I did not have Neesha. So, but Tess is just a straighter version of Neesha, not so much of the layers and flips and all of that, but texture near dear the same, and she just was straight. And so I had Tess. Those of y'all that see, that's, you know you been in the wig game, and I'm talking about Tess, you know, yeah, okay, that's how long I've been wearing wigs, all right? So I had Tess, not Neesha. But I'm a need for them, actually, and I was trying to find Tess. Neesha did better than Tess. I will say that. Neesha sold better than Tess. Tess was still a hit, but Neesha definitely took the money bag on that one, as far as, like, you know, what went in reviews and purchase. And obviously, you can still buy her. So that's what I want. I want this Neesha to be upgraded into the current color chart that Outre has, because I'm gonna tell you right now, do you know how quickly that would be dissipated, to take this old Neesha and go new improved color chart, and you have all these current colors that y'all been popping out. I mean, so that's what I would like, because they still have the colors from when she was released. And you know, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? The PB 1/3, hey, not shooting it down. But the fact that y'all have a lot of the dark root colors and the, you know, just I just really think, yo, Outre, if you listening, do a upgrade on the color chart. And I know y'all messing around with the Neeshas, because the lace back in the day was not Swiss. The lace back in the day was not soft. The lace back in the day was not thin. The lace back in the day was not light. The lace back in the day was plasticky. The lace back in the day was hard. The lace back in the day was rough. The lace back in the day, now some of y'all gonna probably say there was some of them that had soft lace. Hey, that was a hit and miss, and that was really depending on what color you purchased too. But definitely in that time, we didn't have the HD, we didn't have all the little, you know, transparent and all the stuff that we got today. And that's why I was like, I just need y'all to mess around with the color. I wanted to still have old Neesha feels, because I see what y'all have done with the Neesha line. So I really am, that's why I'm saying don't tweak too much from this unit, because that's what made this unit unique. I don't need it to go looking like the newer Neeshas. I really like, have this old school Neesha, but just update her on the color chart, right? So, like I said, I wore one of my old Neeshas from my old review, took her out of the closet, really the garage bin, and wore her. And then I was like, I just want to get some more colors, because I've just really been into the voluminous, big hair, texture, and I just really was like, I need some in my arsenal for the upcoming fall and winter months, because this is the style that I'm going to be rocking. Now, I would be doing reviews, but I'm going to be rocking my Neeshas, because I didn't rock my Neeshas last year, and I didn't rock my Neesha the year before. So I was like, you know what, this is where I'm in like this long, you know, zone as far as hair. So yeah, like I got me some more colors, okay, 4 to be exact. So I could near dear got the whole color chart. And really, this goes to show you back in the day, I don't know if you can see it, but because of it's white card, there ain't even no color chart on the back of the card. That's how old school this unit is, okay? But I will say this, the lace, very soft, definitely a nice tint. I added some just regular lace tinting spray to the parting space, added some powder and concealer to the front lace. When you purchase this unit, if you never purchased a Neesha, old school, okay, and that's gonna be like, you know, crickets. Some, you know, people will be like, what? If you've not purchased an old school Neesha, if you scroll and you see the new Neeshas and you roll by her, okay, you roll by her, you need to not have a new Neesha and not have tried or at least worn this Neesha, okay? Because them new Neeshas, the H32, the H301, 02, the new ones, even the half wigs, they don't exist if this didn't have the success that it had. So try this unit. It's very simple. It's not the complex unit of today. You can tell that it's definitely, I don't want to say outdated, but that's the word that it's going to be, because it doesn't have a lot of the construct of the wigs that are coming out now. But you do get a comb in the back, you do have adjustable straps, you do have 2 combs on the side, you have the curved parting space. The curved parting space is really dedicated so you get this hair going and flowing in the front of the face like it is. It is definitely heat safe, up to 400 degrees. Okay, that has always been Outre's, you know, top tier as far as heat and what you can do. So I will start off at 350. This is a yaki texture, but you know, still to be safe, you know, start 350 and work your way up to 400, especially if you're trying to add your own little curls and vavoom and flip and everything when you're wearing her. Okay, HD transparent lace. Okay, and like I said, I don't think that the HD transparent lace was really pop. I mean, been wearing wigs going almost straight 10 years. Okay, so HD really didn't get to pop it until like 2017, 2018, 2019, really. And I mean, I'm talking about synthetic wigs. So they probably done some tweaking already from when it was released back in the day. But it says Swiss lace L parting, okay? And then it has, like I said, the HD transparent lace. You do have a little bit, like, and I mean, it's not a lot, and I really want to consider it baby hairs, but you can definitely, you have the room to make baby hairs if you need that, if you want that, and if you prefer it, okay? Like I said, they have most colors, 1B, 2, 4, SB 130. I have that color, S 430, DR 2730, DR 30. I have the DR 30 as well, and DR 425, DRB 31, DRB 425, and 1 PLT 1B 27613, PLT 1B 425. That's why I say update the chart. Ain't nobody got time to be getting tongue-tied on them numbers in that color chart list, okay? Like, I felt like I was doing math problems, okay? Look, we don't want the algebra, all right? Update the color chart. Give us some DR ginger brown, DR toffee brown, DR chocolate swirl, DR chocolate cream. You cannot imagine having a Neesha like this one, and having her in a DR chocolate cream. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, update the color chart on the old school Neesha, okay? Outre, you need to do that. On the back of the card, care guide on just how to take care of a wig if you are new to wigs and you don't know how to really take care of the wigs and you need some guidance. There are some simple care guide tips, you know, and as far as, you know, style, they do show like a picture of the model stock card, not just, you know, in the front. They used to do definitely from the side and the back as well, and that's what you're gonna see, and that's pretty much how she looks on me. So yes, this is the color for the side. She is coming down my back, okay? Definitely long, okay? Do not think that tangling won't happen. Tangling will happen, but definitely, you know, have your comb, have your brush, you know, just expect that. But I wore my 1B 30 and I did not really get a lot of tangling. It was really and I mean, I hadn't worn her since the review, so this texture held up between sitting in a bin for near there almost 2 years and wearing her, and she still did what I need her to do, okay? So I'm going to review another color because y'all know I gotta have additional colors. I cannot just do one color, right? So I purchased DR 2730. I have DR 30. DR 30, if you go to my previous review, DR 30 is basically, the 30 is more on the top and the black is literally underneath, so it's kind of like a layered kind of color scheme they went with that unit and that color specifically. So it's interesting how the colors were back then. But I was just looking at not just my Neesha review, but I was looking at others, and I was like, oh, trying to get an idea of just like what colors look like, just to kind of know what I wanted to purchase. And I was like, oh my god, I have to get this DR 2730. It looked so good on the girls that reviewed it back in the day, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get it because it just looks so good. And 27 and 30 are my go-to colors in highlights. So let me take off this number 4. Love the number 4. They did a great job with this color, even just back in the day, looking at it, you know, and just seeing how it looks on me. And let's see what this DR 2730 is going to bring. And let's hope that the color ain't popping so crazy, but I think it's going to look good. All right, keep watching. So this is the color DR 2730. Okay, like woo. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Woo. Dude, gotta Ric Flair the woo with this color. Okay, like I said before, that is kind of why I still love this unit, specifically in the Neesha line, the original Neesha, because of all of this that's going on. Okay, definitely still a competitor in my opinion. When it comes to the texture, like I'm gonna tell you right now, I buy a lot of units that are new when it comes to any kind of texture, and the fact that this is probably going on 7 years old, maybe five to 7 years old, somewhere around that range, and this texture still is what it is, it just really goes to show, like, whoever was sitting at the table when they made this unit, they did not know what door they was building, you know, because like I said, if this Neesha wasn't successful, you don't get any of the Neeshas that we currently have that are, you know, came out in the last couple of years. So, and the fact that I purchased this and it still feels like this, it's still moving like this, it feels like old Neesha. It don't feel like any, you know, of the new ones, because, you know, the density changes on certain styles. The texture is not consistent throughout all the Neesha units. You're going to get a different feel because if it's long or it's short, if it's shorter length, the curl pattern, what they have going on style wise. So the feels will feel different. But like I said, you know, this is the original Neesha, and for her to feel like this, being a very much, you know, older unit, it just really goes to show who was sitting at that table knew what they was trying to do, and they did it. Okay, like I said, this is DR 2730. Yo, like this 30 like I feel like I'm Kim Possible, like, you know, and it might be the lighting that's giving it more of this bright feel, you know, on my head, but I still really like this color. I'm gonna have to figure out and fit her in on when I would wear her and for what occasion. I feel like I'm gonna have to try to go find my DR30 and just pull them out and compare the color on my DR30 against this. Maybe when I reviewed the DR30, my lighting wasn't as good. I wasn't doing, you know, I didn't have a fancy camera and all of that, so maybe the color felt more orangey in that review versus this one. But still, in all, like, the few things, you know, of course, like I said, the construct of this old school Neesha, you will do some manipulations to get her to your liking, because she is not constructed like wigs that are coming out today. Like I said, don't knock the Neesha for that. Like, that's a positive. She is still, to me, like I said, the texture, the style wins every day. So, like, don't knock that you may have to do some tweaking. You may want to, like, cut a little bit of this to kind of get her flipping a little bit more. You might want to curl and bump her in a little more. You definitely, I would take a flat iron. If you are the pluck queens and princesses out there that do that dang on plucking like it's nothing, you might want to pluck and really do some adjusting to the parting space, because the parting space is definitely not what parting space looks like today. Me personally, I love, sometimes I love a wig's originality, and I don't really do too much manipulation, but I just know, like, for the looks that most people go for now, in the lace and the baby hairs and all in the parting space, you can still do that to this Neesha. You're not limited to not doing it. But I definitely still recommend these units. Now, this is going to be a two-parter. So this is part one of my review of Neesha colors. I have two more colors, okay? And I'm going to do a separate review to keep my videos condensed. I won't do too much talking in that review because I'm doing the talking in this one. So it's really going to be me showing it, and I may just give my opinion about the color, but I'm going to reference to this video and also my previous Neesha reviews to just, you know, kind of eliminate discussion, because nothing is obviously changed on the cap construct. But I do want to show those things, so if we catch something different, because I do believe on one of my units that I purchased when I did the Neesha review a couple years ago, I got a shiny lace. I got that old school shiny lace, and I was like, oh my god, you know. So that I definitely like to show those things, because if you do purchase it, it may be a hit and miss, where it's just that one that they have in stock, depending on you know how frequent they're restocking the new Neesha, and really if Outre is doing any upgrading on the lace. You know, like I said, HD transparent lace back in 2015, 2016, I don't think so. And if it was out, it wasn't common. It really was not getting popular until after that. So like I said, I purchased Cousin Tess around the end of 2016. So, and wore her into early 17. So that's why I was like, you know, that's when Neesha came out and she was up here doing what she do. But I still have mad respect for this look, this unit, even though she's older. Don't knock, like I said, if you've gone through the Neesha shopping and you've scrolled by her, don't do what I did. Well, I thought I had her, didn't. And I had kindly got reminded when I put that first 1B Neesha on, I was like, yep, didn't have her. I would have really remembered all of this hair, you know. So definitely, like I said, you can do tweaking to the Neesha to, you know, make the front the way you want it, parting space the way you want it, add them baby hairs the way you want it. But she is still a really good unit, and I think she gets a 10 out of 10 because of this right here. Okay, did you see what I did? That right there, this texture, I mean, wins all day, because I'm thinking of what's competitive. And I mean, like, this right here, a staple, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I hope that Outre really continues to manufacture this particular Neesha. But I would love to see a new and improved version of her with the updated color charts that they are now rocking, because like I said, this style in a DR chocolate cream, oh my god, and this texture, that's gonna have to be some science, and they definitely gonna have to bring the people they had at the table back in the room, because I do not want to be like, this is a new improved and this texture don't remain, because this is what wins right here. Okay, this is what wins. But let me know, how did you still feel about the Neesha, the OG, and yeah, let me know what you think about definitely this color. The color 2 is great. I mean, the color 4 that I had is great, but this right here is something. So definitely let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about my suggestion with the color chart and them putting, like I said, them dark root colors up on OG, okay? And other than that, I definitely need you to take care of yourselves, be safe, and be blessed, and subscribe. Y'all come on now. Y'all got to come on. I ain't gonna do a disappearing act like I did before, okay? I'm gonna try to always be posting minimum once or twice a month if busyness and everything going on in life happens. But definitely subscribe. Y'all got to start subscribing, because I'm gonna tell y'all, come on, help us sister out. At least let's set a goal by the end of the year. I would love for this channel to be close to 1,600. I'm not even asking for much. I would like for us to just get to that. You know, I know I should have been there, got that, you know, if it weren't for my little hiatuses. But definitely, let's, like, you know, for the channel, let's set a goal of, from now to the end of the year, 1,600 subscribers. That would be so awesome, especially considering why I started my channel. My daughter, who definitely motivated me to start my channel, and she's always like, what wig you done bought this week? And she's always asking about how the channel is going and what I'm doing. So even though she live here, she'd be asking these questions. But definitely, you know, I'm glad to see all the videos and reviews that I've done. And sometimes I'll go and I'll just watch an old one that I did a couple years ago and just see how much I've changed. You know, I'm entering my mid-30s now, so just seeing, like, you know, from the time I started my channel, which was in the thick of COVID, to where I'm at now. My kids are older. I have a teenager. You know, my middle son is getting ready to go into middle school, and he's becoming a preteen, and my kids are growing. And you just, even though I don't talk about those things, you know, that's what's happening. So definitely, y'all, subscribe, okay? Subscribe. And once again, like I say, those who always jump in watching when I post videos and things and comments and stuff like that, thank you so much for your support. Even though you're reviewing or you subscribed, your support, it definitely means a lot. And I am definitely trying to jazz up things and change things and come up with new things in my reviews and stuff. So definitely, y'all, I'm gonna be definitely not doing the hiatuses that I did before, okay? So other than that, like I said, let me know what you think about this color. Let me know what you think about the OG Neesha. Still available on most beauty sites online. She is available. Colors are there. Now there are some that don't have all the colors, but I will try to in this video description put the sites that do have majority of the colors still in stock. If you still love the old Neesha, and you or if you haven't never purchased this version of the Neesha, you ready to go get one, okay? So other than that, like I say, be safe, take care of yourselves, and stay blessed until the next one, which is coming part 2 of the colors of this old school Neesha. Bye.